Yay! Another one of those cheating Crash of the Titans. What I mean by cheating, a 555 character when we can't do 555 characters unless we we use certain characters that increase our abilities to 5, like Black Bolt and old Odin. But here we got Ragnarok with his opponent being Jane Foster Thor, the fourth oldest Crash of the Titans fight behind Nick Fury and Magneto, Invisible Woman and Quicksilver, and of course X Force Wolverine and Cyclops. Quick overview of Ragnarok. His green ability costs 14. It destroys a random column and it does team damage to the enemy team and does a little bit of damage to his team. Seeing as though this is a one-on-one fight, we don't have to worry about the his allies getting damaged or team damage being done to us. I mean, it's still gonna do damage to us, but there's no other characters that we're gonna have. His red ability costs 6, and it does target damage. Also, it creates blue tiles on the board. Some number of blue tiles on the board, in fact. At level 5, I know it will do 4 because this is how I have my Ragnarok. And finally, his blue ability, which costs 8, it gives him a burst of health. And it changes green basic tiles into green charge tiles. How many that there are, again, depends upon the level of Ragnarok. And then here we got Jane Foster Thor, God's Thunder. I'm going to throw on the Team Up AP boost because, again, well, and black, because those milestone boosts can't fulfill themselves. Her red ability, this costs 10. It does target damage to the opponent, and it depends on how many charge tiles that are on the board. If there's a lot of charge tiles on the board, it can do some pretty serious damage. If it's a few charge tiles on the board, it's not going to do that much damage. Her yellow ability, which is pretty terrible, it costs 12, and it converts or transforms enemy strike, attack, and protect tiles into charge tiles of whatever color that they happen to be on, and it does team damage to the enemy team. At higher levels, it'll convert enemy countdown tiles, and I want to say invisibility tiles too, but her red and blue abilities are just way too good to even think about, upgrading yellow. Finally, her blue ability, Power Surge, this costs 9. It stuns the target for 3 turns and then adds charge tiles on the board, which is something I didn't mention with her red ability. Her red ability adds charge tiles on the board too, of red, yellow, and blue. Her blue ability adds charge tiles on the board, stuns the target for 3 turns, and the charge tiles will be on her primary colors, red, blue, and yellow. Randomly, of course. Now, the idea behind this fight is to let Ragnarok put as many charge tiles on the board as possible while you're gathering blue and you're gathering red. Then you stun him, and then you metaphorically drop the hammer on him with the red ability. If you're a lesser equipped Thor, that's the strategy you definitely want to do. Me, I'm just gonna go completely for the jugular, get as much red as I can, get as much blue as I can. If he happens to match blue, so be it, so that I can effectively one-shot him. And the game is now loading more HD artifacts for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, so excuse me for any of the lag and the delays. So far, pretty beautiful board with both cascades with match fives and all that good stuff. Again, if he takes blue, that's something that benefits me. The main thing we want to do is try and deny green as much as possible. Because again, his godlike power, it does sting a little bit, but it's not something that's going to end our world too much or end our game too much. Alright, so we just got one charge tile on the board. We'll add the other ones as soon as we get enough red, whenever that may be. Not the most ideal match, but that's the only match that we have that was good. There's the universal board shake. I'm gonna match the team up tiles here at the top. Normally you would match the purple, but I'll match the team up tiles so I'll do a little bit more damage. Yeah, I know that kind of dropped down for him, but you're at the mercy of the board now. Alright, well, he's gonna add us some more blue on the board, which is always a good thing. Alright, there we go. Now, Ragnarok, do your thing, brother. There's the burst health. There's that. Turned off for 3 turns. There's the charge tiles. Now with Smite, it'll do 7,000 plus additional charge tiles on the board. This is probably going to one-shot him. If not, we got striking distance to, help out. Yep, there it is. There's the one-shot. And all that there done and dusted in under 8 minutes. I took longer with the explanation than I did actually fighting in the fight. Alright, so a quick overview of Thor and then who we got next in the Crash of the Titans. And when I mean quick, I do mean really quick, because she's one of among the older 4-stars in the game. As we've seen up in the fight, her smite can still do some pretty nasty damage, as that converts some number of basic tiles to charge tiles, and then deal damage for each charge tile on the board. Striking distance, again, it's not really that great of an ability, because the amount of AP that you need, and then all that jazz. And I gotta take this phone call real quick. So, but yeah, as I was saying before I had a phone call, this here is not really that good. And even at level 5, getting repeater tiles and countdown tiles, I thought it did invisibility tiles, so I was wrong there. But dropping the damage down in smite, that's kind of, well, I'm not going to say dumb. I'm just going to say it's short-sighted. to say the least. And then finally, Power Surge again, 3-turn stuns. Yes, please. Converting basic tiles into charge tiles and colors that I need. Yes, please. Give me more of that. Now, back in the day, we used to pair. Well, you probably still can pair Goddess of Thor, Goddess of Thunder Thor with her best friend Iron Man. And you're probably like, wait, what? Iron Man? Yes, Iron Man. But don't they share the same colors? Yes, yes they do. Iron Man, recharge. When the countdown is like when his recharge tiles completely reach 0 for 6 AP. If all 3 of them on the board, that's 12 red AP, 12 blue AP. We're not even concerned about green and purple. Somebody is stunned for 3 turns. Somebody's taking the full brunt of Thor's red ability. Now, if the charge tiles happen to pop up on yellow, you match the charge tiles away on yellow. When Iron Man wakes back up, oh hey, he's ready to go with recharge again. Now, who else did we used to use Thor with? I was gonna say Iron Man Hulkbuster, but I mean, with the black and then feeding into the red, X-Force Wolverine and Thor, they were a good team until X-Force Wolverine got reworked, and then Thor Gods of Thunder got reworked as well. So it's like, dang. But anybody that creates charge tiles, like Black Bolt's good with her. I would say 3-star Gambit, but you really gotta make sure you have enough black AP to use his stacked deck ability to where you can create the charge tiles, and charge tiles are not in easily matchable places. And you gotta hope that some of them land on the color red instead of purple. So you can even use a Negasonic Teenage Warhead, but again, you'll be battling between red, because Negasonic has a red, she has a red, and James Foster Store's red might be a little bit better. Lockjaw's another person, as well as Black Bolt, and maybe to a degree 5-star Storm, maybe. But anybody that has charge tiles, that'll work wonders with Jane Foster Thor. Anybody that can accelerate her AP generation is good with her too. So someone like, again, a Hulkbuster, even though his overdrive costs 11 in black, or someone like Vulture is like, because you're gonna need the black AP to generate blue AP, and you want to make sure you fire off Thor's stun before you send Vulture airborne. Otherwise, you're gonna waste 10 blue AP, and that's not cool. And the next fight is gonna be a brand new one. This is gonna be Mantis. So I hope that they have someone that's gonna be making special tiles a lot, so that we can take advantage of Mantis's abilities first and foremost, or B, somebody that can give away enemy special tiles, and so that we can use her abilities to give special tiles to the enemy team, so that we can match them away. Again, that's the hope. Won't know for another 4+ days. thought we were gonna have a puzzle gauntlet, but since we're gonna be in the off season until next Thursday, no puzzle gauntlet until then. Next video be coming up in a few days, which is gonna be the Welcome to Shield with Echo and all the characters that will be required for that event. We'll be taking a look at her, and we'll go from there. So hope everybody has a great day, night, whenever you watch this here. I hope everything goes well, and we'll catch you all in the next video. And be excellent to one another. Peace.